Alright, how's it going everyone? As I said in my previous video, we are going to be playing some events. And today, this is the first event I've played in quite a while, so I'm going to pick up my ye-old favorite, my lovely Volcano deck with Entei. So, welcome to the first event for a very, very long time. Yeah, I'm keen for this. I haven't played in quite a while. I'm keen to see how this deck still does. This is a hard matchup heading up into Soaring Storm, especially for this deck because it's difficult to get Houndoom off up against Soaring Storm because of generally the high draw rates. This is a pretty bad opening hand, unfortunately. This is not what I want to be seeing, especially going second. I don't want to be seeing this. I'm kind of tempted to just drop Heracross as a sacrifice, but I kind of want to hold on to it for later down the line, hoping that I'm able to get a Blaziken out. Thankfully, my opponent's also got a bit of a slow start, but I mean, they can get a free switch out here quite easily into Tornadus, which is exactly what they did. And it gives them a free turn. So they're still going to be getting the first attack off, which is a bit unfortunate. Sassy is really bad at this moment. I might want to take Leezer and just get a fresh hand. This is not really what I want to be sitting with. It's not a really optimal Titan Leezer, but I need to have some better options going forward here. This is actually quite a bit better in terms of options. Definitely want to discard some stuff here. I might just go drop 3 fire energies. Let's drop 1 grass energy, so I don't need many grass energies at this point. Let's get that there. So now the nice thing is I can get a Fire Fang off without too much worry because I can use a grass energy on that. And I get the burn off, which is hugely important. And I do have the energies to get Shuckle online. And seeing this Blaziken gives me a lot of hope. If I can get a Combusken out, I'll be sitting in a really good spot. That's a little bit terrifying. A turn 2 Dragonite is very scary. Because it means I might be seeing a really early Dragonite for my opponent, which is terrifying. There's another Fire Energy. I'd prefer to put the Fire Energy here and leave the Grass Energy because I wouldn't mind having a Grass Energy for Heracross if I can draw into Combusken, which is certainly a hope for the future. Let's get that down there. And let's see if we can get super lucky here. Not super lucky here. That's not great. I will get a KO next turn. So long as... well, my opponent can't knock me out next turn anyway. So I'm going to get an Eruption off next turn, which will pick up the KO regardless of if I hit energies or not. At this point, I'm actually really scared of doing it in case I hit a Combusken instead. Which is what I really don't want to happen. Yeah, as I said at the start of the video, this is a very difficult matchup for Eruption. Because of the high draw count that Soaring Storm has. Between Pidgeotto and just the numerous draw cards, and Grimer as well, it's very difficult to get card advantage against Soaring Storm. So generally this is a pretty bad matchup for me. So I'm really glad I didn't have to lean into Houndoom, because Houndoom in this matchup just doesn't do as much as you would like. So all things considered, this hand actually turned out alright. Pokemon Fan Club, I definitely want to hit Pokemon Fan Club to kind of just clear up my deck, as well as get some key bench Pokemon down. There are 2 Combuskins that are in my deck, as well as my Cargo is in my deck, which is very good to see. I'm going to work on getting a second Entei out at this point, because I can use Shuckle to bring back that Entei, or bring back the energies from this first Entei. I'm a bit sad I didn't draw Fire Energy, because I'm going to have to drop this Grass Energy here to get Eruption off. Ooh, big damage count at least. That's pretty good to see. Would have liked to have not milled that Grass Energy, because I kind of could have used it, but it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I really would have liked the burn to stick on that previous turn. Because then I could have possibly got a really good playoff. That's a big problem, because it's difficult for me to deal with Dragonite outside of Entei. And yeah, Entei is going down this turn. Alright, at least I got Shuckle ready to bring back the next Entei and get... if I get super lucky, I can get what I hope will be a knockout onto this Dragonite. But this Entei is 100% going down. So I really would have liked to Fire Fang that previous Pokemon and not have to commit this energy. That energy there, but unfortunately things didn't quite turn out the way I would have liked. As often happens. So I don't feel too bad. I'm hoping I'm going to get 2 turns with Shuckle. If I can get 2 turns with Shuckle, I'm going to be very, very happy. Okay, there's 1, there's 2. This means I can bring out both Combusken and Macargo, which is huge for me right now. Because that gets that going, which will get Blaziken online. Blaziken gets my energy sorted out next turn, and it gets my Heracross online, which again is another huge thing. So let's get this Shuckle down here. And in terms of what I want to be drawing, I need to be drawing some very nice draw support the next turn. And the best draw support I can ask for is Copycat. So let's pick the Copycat there. Let's get Energy Drink. Let's get these 2 energies going onto Entei. Alright, we're sitting in a fairly decent spot right now, right? So, if Shuckle gets knocked out, Entei comes in, I can fix the top draw to deal a very good hit to this Dragonite. It's not a knockout, it's only 140 damage. If I get super lucky for my opponent also having an energy, it'll be a knockout. I wouldn't be surprised to see my opponent withdraw this Dragonite this turn. I'll be a little bit surprised if Dragonite stays in the active spot. But let's see what my opponent does. Honestly, I'm expecting a switch out here. Because my opponent must see the Entei being charged up. I'm a little bit... I don't really want... The thing is, like, it's kind of awkward. I don't want to retreat the Shuckle. Because I kind of want to get as much energy as I can out of it. But at the same time, I need to knock out this Dragonite. Because the issue is, I am 3 Grass energies down. Which means there's only 1 left. So, if I do hard retreat Shuckle this turn, Energy Drink is gone. Energy Drink is 100% gone. So, the other option I have is actually playing this Fire Energy onto Shuckle, using Blaziken to charge up Entei, then retreating Shuckle to maintain that Grass energy, which is what I'm probably going to be doing. Again, very much depending on how this goes. Okay, they do go into the Thunderous here. Okay, let's see what's happening with this Hurricane Charge. If they knock out Shuckle, I'm going to be quite sad. Oh, of course they're going to knock out Shuckle. What am I talking about? Oh, that's quite sad. Alright, Shuckle is going down, which is quite sad. That is very unfortunate. My Copycat is looking a lot worse for wear right now. My opponents managed to play out a lot of their cards. Which is very frustrating. I'm quite sad losing Shuckle. That Shuckle's actually really clutch. I am hoping Entei can now just sweep. That is kind of my plan. So let's get that down there. Because I've lost that access to Grass energy, I do think Blaziken's just going to charge itself up. I think that's kind of the way forward at this point. Let's get this Copycat. Let's get a nice fresh hand. Not as many cards as I would have liked, but again, not terrible. I'm not going to Ultra Ball at this point. I am going to be putting an energy down because I do want to get this knockout. I don't want to guarantee it. Let's put that there. Play my energy for the turn. I don't want to Ultra Ball. So let's just go for Eruption. Alright, let's just see if this Entei can sweep. Okay, there's TV report. That's quite good to see. They're probably going to ping me for like 20 damage here. What are my options? I could get Blaziken online, but I don't think that's the right thing to do. So I can, but I'm losing so many energies doing that. I don't think it's the play to make. I think I'm just hold off on it. I can go into Blaziken at a later stage. My issue is Entei is kind of my answer to Dragonite, and I don't have better ways to deal with Dragonite, which is the issue. because I'm now giving them the time to charge into it. Because next turn, Dragonite's probably going to be online. Which means I'm probably going to be losing Entei very soon. Which is a bit of an awkward spot for me to be in. The nice thing, right, is that I don't need to worry about getting an energy here. So what I can do is I can use the Smooth Over to bring me a Combusken. Actually, I can Rescue Stretcher Entei. I think Rescue Stretching Entei makes the most sense. Then our TV report to that. I no longer need Nest Ball. I drew the Combusken, which is actually fantastic. I can then Rescue Stretcher. I can bring back my other Entei. Let's get that down there. This energy. Do I just get Heracross online for 120 damage? Because I only need 2 energies to get that going. Which means I can do it next turn. Heracross will then be online. And I can then slowly build into Entei, which might be a better option. I think let's do that. And let's just get Eruption off. Do I want to Eruption, actually? Fire Fang. If I Fire Fang now, right? Does 20 damage my... 20 damage plus burn is 40. Coming back to me will be 6. Just won't be a knockout. Okay, now I need Eruption. Losing Lily's not great, but it's alright. I did get rid of an energy for them. Guzma's big. Guzma's a good option for me right now. Because I can use that to pick up a prize card. An endgame prize card. Which has a lot of value. A play like that has a lot of value. Being able to get a sneaky prize card. Yeah, I like that. Being able to get a sneaky prize card, it has a lot of value. I'm going to deal 20 damage, which would not be enough to knock out this Dragonite, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm losing Entei here, which is quite sad. It's not great. It's not great. But it's alright. I can deal. Okay. So now what do I do? I think the play is Heracross. Yeah, I think the play is definitely Heracross here, right? So I go into Heracross. I hope this Dragonite stays in. If this Dragonite stays in, I can then mess with it with Blaziken on a following turn. The thing is, I need to get a few Fire Streams off. That's the issue. In terms of 4 prize cards, right? Well, 3 prize cards left. It's going to be Heracross, it's going to be Blaziken, it's going to be Entei. If I can get the second Blaziken out, I'll be very happy with life right now. And I can with the Ultra Ball, I guess. So this energy 100% needs to go here before I mess that up. What I can then do is... This isn't only once per turn, right? No, it's not. So I can do this. I can Fire Starter the Entei. I can Ultra Ball, Torchic, and Big Malasada to bring out my second Blaziken. And Blaziken V2 can do Fire Starter onto Entei. And then Macargo can Smooth Over. I'm wondering if I just want like Prof, just in case I need extra damage. I think I want to take Prof just so I can have some extra damage just in case I need it. And then let's just go Powerful Friends. I would have liked Prof this turn. I really would have liked Prof this turn actually. Because they would have put this Dragon on 140. which means that if I were to Fire Stream down the line, then it would have picked up a knockout. Okay, it does look like they're committing hard onto this Dragonite, which I'm a little bit surprised about. But I'm okay with it. Because their next play, right? Yeah, they're going to start charging up the second Dragonite. That's what makes the most sense. So, what if I Guzma the other Dragonite? Because this deals, but I can't Guzma and Prof Kukwai. No, that doesn't make sense. I can't Guzma and Prof Kukwai, of course. It's not going to pick up a knockout. It's too risky. Because I have to rely on them drawing an energy, which is very unlikely. So they're going to knock out Heracross. Blaziken's going to come in and knock out this fool. Price card 3, price card 2, price card 1. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Because this goes there. I Fire Star to this energy back to Entei. I Fire Star to this energy onto Blaziken. In terms of smooth overs, the thing I need to worry most about, I think it's honestly right now, it's like Switch is the most valuable card. Just in case things don't go the way I want them to go. And then I Fire Stream. Because their play right now is gotta be Dragonite, right? Especially with me putting damage counters on the bench. The play they've got to make is Dragonite. They have to knock out Blaziken this turn. But then Entei knocks out Dragonite and then that's game. So they might try and buy themselves some time. No, they're not. I've got this because the thing is, even if Dragonite knocked out Blaziken this turn, my opponent has a perfect turn. They knock out Blaziken. Entei then comes in, knocks out Dragonite. Because I can guarantee it with Macago. And that's game. Because they won't have an option. They won't have any energies left. Because for them to get this Dragonite online, they're committing everything to it. Because our opponent's already down 14 energies in the discard pile. They don't have many energies left. Because the deck runs, I think, max 20. There's 15 energies down on the board. So there's 5 more. It runs either 18 or 20. So there's not many energies left, right? Yeah, they're chickening out. I thought so. They're chickening out. So this is where I mess with them. Because what our opponent's trying to bank on is the Lantern, right? So now what I do... How many energies on my discard pile? This, another one. I can do that. I can do that. And I go Guzma. I'll take that out. Because now they don't have energies. Oh, I didn't do Macago, I forgot. And that's game. Because no matter what happens, I win next turn. Because I can take 2 prize cards. I'm going to take like 3 prize cards next turn. No matter what happens, I'll take like 3 prize cards. Even a fresh hand won't help them. I don't think that there's no answer they have in their deck that can fix this. Because no matter what happens, I've got next turn. Yeah, no matter what happens, I've got it. Whew, this was a tough game. It's gonna be down to the wire. Seriously down to the wire. I love this deck. I love playing this deck. It's such a fun deck to play with because you've really got to think playing it. And it makes it so much fun. Man, it makes it so much fun to play this deck. Yeah, my opponent's sword. There was no way. Knocking out that lantern. That Guzma play. Close the game. Yay, that's quite good. And I got trick back. That's great. It means it's going to be much easier to play in the next round. Alright. Wow, that game's going on for a long time. I thought my game was going on for long. Man. Oh, okay, that just came through. Perfect timing. Alright, let's see what we can do with this deck. I think I'll still be pretty good. I really hope to come first. I really want those prizes. I could really do with 3 boosters right now. Like I said in my previous video, I really do want to start playing more standard. And for that, I need some more boosters. Ooh, new Charizard deck. Interesting, interesting. I lost the coin flip. I'm okay with that. Let my opponent choose. I'm kind of happy going first or second, quite frankly. I quite like going first with this deck. Because if I get super lucky with Houndour into a Houndoom, turn 2 is crazy good. So then considering I'm going first, I'm going to go into Houndour and really hope to draw into Houndoom. If I was going second, I would have started with Smeargle. Yeah, this is a bit of an awkward start. So the thing is, I don't really want to play too many of these Pokemon. The only one that really... Because the thing is, I really want to have card advantage next turn. And I know that my opponent's deck draws quite well. So the only Pokemon from my hand that really matters right now is Slugma. The others I can do without. Because I kind of need to draw into Houndoom and have card advantage at the same time. Okay, I really need Houndoom this turn. But even if I do, I don't think I'm going to have... Yeah, this is not going to work. Okay, I think I'm going to go for the supporter play here. Let's get this Fire Energy down on Smeargle. Let's retreat this Houndour. It's not really working out for me. Let's get Tiva reported down. Let's see what we get. Okay, there's the Houndoom. Damn it. Let's drop that down there. That's very irritating. I could have used a tuck operation there. But again, I wouldn't have had the cards for it, so it's kind of awkward. But I would have got Nazi Plot off, which is always a good card. A good ability. Let's get Torch down. I'm kind of giving up on having card advantage at this point because I'm so far behind that like even getting the Houndoom online is going to be difficult. Interesting. Yeah, Leon's not going to do anything. So Bede works for Houndoom. Because what I can then do is get Nasty Plot off. I was stupid though because I didn't actually look at my opponent's hand. That was silly of me. I had an opportunity to look at their hand. I didn't look at it. That was silly of me. That was very silly of me. Right. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Because I know they have a Leon. Okay, so that last card's a Leon. Leon. Sorry, not Leon. Leon. Alright. Shuckle needs to join the party. And Entei needs to join this party. I'm going to go 1 Combuskin, so my chance to join the Combuskin is quite low. Let's get the Shuckle down. Let's clear some energies from my deck. Let's do that. Let's get this Entei down. Do I want to just take a card to my hand? What's the chance to him Charizard? I think it's quite low. I'm going to switch. Let's go Nasty Plot. I need to get some serious draw happening. think Lily, honestly, at this point makes the most sense. I need that grass energy for Shackle as well, which is the issue. Oof, I've got to make some smart plays this game. My opponent's drawing so much. Okay, that's actually a really good draw. It's not perfect, but it's really good. Let's put that there. Let's get a Lily. Let's get a nice fresh hand. Okay, that's looking pretty good. What I can do from this, right, is Nasty Plot. I got a Nasty Plot Combustion. I want to get Blaziken online. Shackle might take too long. And once I get Blaziken online, my bench is sorted. There's Charizard, and I'm not going to have time. I should have got the Grass Energy. Damn it. Because there's no way they let me Houndoom again. There's no way they let me get Nasty Plot off again. Yeah. No way. I should have got Macago. Why didn't I get Macago? That was stupid of me. I should have got Macago. That was dumb of me. Why did I not get Macago? Oh, damn it. Okay, let's this Smeargle go out. Let's see what I can get from Smeargle. That was so dumb of me. I 100% should have... brought up Macago. That was dumb. That was truly dumb of me. So the thing is, I need to get Tail Smash off. I needed that damage. I need 10 damage. Because Entei's not going to pick up a KO. Oh, that was dumb of me. That was so dumb of me. That could have just cost me the game. I have to go into Entei. Oh man, that was so stupid of me. So do I prof and hope I get an energy, or do I TV report and get more lucky? I get 3 draws, which I think I have to do. Man, that was dumb of me. That was so dumb of me. I think Entei makes more sense here. Oh man. Okay, at least I got some decent damage off. That was really silly of me. So I can actually get a knockout with Houndour here. Which I might do. But again, I need an energy. Oh man, I need to top deck an energy this turn. Please, I need an energy. I need an energy so badly right now. Oh. Energy, energy, energy. Damn it, wrong energy. Oh, that hurts me so badly. Do one nasty plot. I think I do. I need nasty plot this. Actually, this energy is better spent on Shuckle. But I can't Shuckle at this stage, it's too late. Because things are Shuckle, price cards 3, 2, and 1. I can't afford a Shuckle. I can't afford Shuckle. I just need guaranteed energy drop next turn. Oh man, I've messed this game up. Man, I needed that top deck so badly. I could have knocked out this Charizard. That hurt so badly not getting a fire energy on that turn. Alright, so let's do this. Let's just charge this up, it's all I can do. And it's not enough. I don't need a prof this turn. So I can just use my cargo this turn. Again, I just need guaranteed energy. As boring as it is, I just need guaranteed energy. And then Fire Stream. The fact that I had to use Fire Stream to knock out this Charizard is a huge issue. Uzma's good, but it's not good enough. Because this Charizard's gonna come in now. Man, I needed that fire energy so badly. Oh, that sucks. Man, that sucks. So, is there any way I can come back from this? Charizard knocks out Blaziken, Entei comes in. I get energy loot from Lugia, which means I need to switch out the Entei into what I can rescue stretcher a second Entei. I might have to try and buy myself some time with Slugma. Guzman the Slugma. So that goes there. Now what I need to do... He's got 150 HP, so I have to prof this. Have to prof this. First. Let me rescue stretcher, sorry. My Entei. So play Torchic so I have options. I then need to guarantee that this eruption goes off. And then I eruption this. And that's a KO. So what's going to happen now is My opponent's gonna energy loop me. The question is, do I go for the cheeky Shuckle play? Because I can Guzma into Shuckle. But I need a Grass Energy. If I top deck a Grass Energy this turn. So I think what I do here, right? Is I need one more energy on this Entei. Ah! I'm gonna Guzma to pull out Slugma. Buy myself some time. Let's put that there. And I'm going to, again, just guarantee an energy drop. Pass. The problem is this Yan Mega knocks out my Entei's. I would have liked to have Guzma'd into that Yan Mega and picked up a KO, but Entei didn't have enough energy. Switch. Yep, that's game. Well played. Yeah, I messed that one up. That was disappointing. Oh, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, I lost that one hard. Yeah, some really bad players on my side, that side. A bit of bad luck, but some really questionable players. Right, well, thanks so much for watching. Sorry for the loss. Hopefully next time will be a bit better. Right, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Cheers. Enjoy.